No one talks about what happens after you win the game, after you catch the dream, but I will, because hitting every goal you were told to chase, the job, the house, the partner, the plan, and still feeling empty, that isn't failure, that's the beginning of something real. You did everything they said, you reached the finish line, and suddenly it's just quiet. You stop, you breathe, and you quietly wonder, now what? This isn't a sign you're broken. This is your invitation to remember who you were before the world got loud. This is your chance to build a life that actually fits you and not just the version that they expected of you. See, our generation was raised on achievement. From school grades to sport to job titles, we were taught to play to win. And not just win with style. The 80s gave us Wall Street ambition, the 90s gave us slacker irony, the 2000s gave us hustle culture in a hoodie. We became overachievers with a punk rock soundtrack, people pleasers in leather jackets, and for a while, well, we believed it. That if we just worked hard enough, climbed high enough, we'd arrive somewhere meaningful. And sometimes we did. The title came, the house arrived, maybe the family, the holidays, the stuff, so much stuff. And then, instead of joy, came silence. I remember standing in my kitchen one morning. Everything looked right, but it just felt completely wrong. Not dramatic, just disconnected, like I'd reached somebody else's dream. The truth is, most of us were never taught how to be once we stopped striving, how to live without the next checkbox. And burnout doesn't always come from effort. Sometimes it comes from living someone else's idea of enough. So if you've been feeling that low-level fog, the kind that no achievement seems to lift, it's not that you're broken, it's that the game was rigged to never really end. Maybe it's not about chasing anymore. Maybe it's about aligning. Alignment feels like flow, like presence, like music when it just clicks. It's not passive, it's alive. It's doing what matters, not because it scores points, but because it feels like you. Sometimes the best version of you doesn't chase, it listens. This isn't about quitting your job or selling your house overnight. It's about a permission slip you didn't know you needed. The permission to pause. Permission to just be for a moment. To feel that quiet hum, that inner pull, instead of immediately chasing the next eternal win. That's where the quiet rebel comes in. Not loud, not flashy, but done with playing a rigged game. You see, we're not underachieving, we're unbecoming everything that was never really ours. And in the space that's left behind, there's room for something real. It's the space where the real work begins. Not the work of doing more, but the work of unlearning, of giving yourself permission to disconnect from the scorecard and listen to your own rhythm. Not a hustle, not a comeback, just a return to self, to sound, to sanity. So, if you've hit the milestones and still feel misaligned, you're not alone. This is the part they never wrote the manual for, and maybe that's because you're finally free to write your own, starting right now. So, your first step as a quiet rebel isn't to hustle harder or even to find a new game. It's simply to give yourself permission. Permission to quiet the external noise. Permission to redefine what winning truly means to you. Permission to simply be in this new unscripted moment. Take a moment, even if it's just for 60 seconds after this video. Close your eyes, breathe, and just listen to your own inner alignment. That's the beginning of real rebellion. Because once you give yourself that permission, the next question becomes, what does redefining winning even look like? And that is what we'll be talking about in the next video in this series, Redefining Winning, a Gen X Rebellion. Because we didn't sell out, we just found a better way. So comment if this landed for you, or if you've ever hit success and quietly wondered, now what? And if you're ready to write your own story, go ahead and like, subscribe, or just breathe for a second. Whatever gets you there, you've earned it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.